back to another episode on Proven Power Cycles. For those who don't know me, my name is Eric. I'm the tuner here at Proven Power Cycles. We have today a 2022 ZH2 on the dyno. Now, this video today is going to be kind of short and sweet. Gosh, flies around. This video today is going to be short and sweet. All we're doing is an ECU flash and dyno tune on this bike. We're not doing anything else. Now, the customer modified his own exhaust system. I just want to let you know, he's utilizing more or less a stock exhaust system that he modified so that we can actually do the ECU flashing and dyno tuning. So, and we also sold him a Sprint PO8 air filter. That is on the bike currently. And so yeah, so he's got a modified OEM exhaust and a Sprint PO8. That's it, all right? So we're getting ready to baseline the bike. We're gonna baseline it, and then we'll do the ECU flashing and all the dyno tuning stuff. We're gonna clean the chain and sprocket because it's pretty grody. Let me show you guys. So again, I say this pretty much on every video that I do, but the chain and sprockets, we always clean them, and we always kind of take care of it, wipe down the wheel as well. But as you guys can tell, this has got a lot of gunk in there. Really gunked up. He's definitely lubing the chain here and there, but he's not cleaning the chain, and that's kind of what you can tell. This is indication of that. But you gotta keep up on this chain maintenance, guys. You see these little brown spots on the actual rollers? That's indicating heat. So again, you gotta clean it. You know, you got a little bit of surface rust too, but you gotta keep these things cleaned. You gotta keep them lubricated. It will go a long way for not only performance, but it will go a long way with longevity on the bike as well. So you can see we got dirt and stuff here. He's riding this bike a lot. So, you know, which isn't, again, that's a good thing. That's what you want to see. You want to see everyone riding their bikes. But again, just got to keep up on these maintenance, all right? That's something that we always take care of on the ECU flashing and dyno tuning side of things. And we always kind of do a quick wipe down on the bike. So we're going to knock that out as well before it's over. So, but with that, guys, let's go ahead and do the baseline real quickly and get some numbers up on the board. Yeah, we're gonna get all this cleaned up for the guy. You got the mirrors pretty dirty, cluster's pretty dirty. You know, clearly we got some. And again, man, this bike's meant to be, you know, get the kick crapped out of it, but we're gonna clean this up for the guy quite a bit here. So let's go ahead and get some baselines done. Alright guys, so we got that ZH2, we got the bike all baselined out, and actually it's making less than what I originally told the owner. I thought they made a little bit more than this, but it is restricted, just keep that in mind, and it is a modified OEM exhaust, so it's not a full aftermarket exhaust or anything like that, but this thing is gonna absolutely blow this guy's mind away when we're done, so, but here we go. All right, so we're at 165, almost 166 wheel horsepower and 87 pound-foot of torque. Air fuel's actually not that bad at wide open throttle. Now again, it is a modified OEM exhaust, so I kind of expected this to be kind of close. But up top here, look, it just absolutely floods the system. We're down in like 11.6 up top. Now again, this is being restricted. This is a throttle restriction here, and along with timing and a few other things, but we're gonna go ahead and wake the bike up in general and get this thing touched up. You know, I know what he's really looking for is this top end power band. He says once he gets kind of high RPM, it does fall off, and here's that power drop that he's feeling. It definitely plateaus, or at least it did. It's not going to anymore. So we're gonna extend the RPM range out quite a bit more. We're also gonna pick this whole thing up. So after this, you should see this line pretty much screaming all the way up. So this whole graph is gonna rescale, and we're gonna make a lot more power on this pull. So he should be expecting a rocket ship when we're done here. I joked with the owner a little bit. I said, look, if I can get it, because he said the bike doesn't scare him anymore. He's kind of about the bike. I said, I'll tell you what, if I can scare you when I'm done tuning this, if it scares you, you gotta go leave us a 5-star review. So that's the bet we have. And I go, you gotta be honest. Don't cover it up and act like, oh, it ain't nothing. I said, you gotta be honest. So you guys will see. I don't wanna ruin it for those of you who are just now seeing what these things make after flash and being dyno tuned. He doesn't have the best setup, but we still should see a considerable jump in power on this next pull. So final numbers, we should see a very big jump. But you know, again, as we build this map and as we grow, we'll see what the bike wants to be pushed to, and we'll see what it'll take. That's about it for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and keep chipping away. Alright guys, so we're kind of getting near the end of the tune here on the ZH2. It's making, I'm not gonna ruin any surprises yet, but it's making substantial more power, so he is definitely gonna shit himself. So what we're gonna do though, I just wanted to show you kind of guys, like get a gist as to what we do here. So we wipe down the bike really quickly. You know, again, it's not like a full-on detail. The bike is it came in pretty bad, but we give a quick wipe down on the bike, you know, kind of do a quick little detail spray on it, if you will. But we make it look pretty good. And here I wanted to show you the chain and everything now. So we got this all cleaned up, got the wheel wiped down for the most part. I'm gonna do another wipe down here at the end of the dyno session, just to kind of clean it back off. But he definitely has some surface rust all on this chain. This is kind of why I do this too, to see how bad the chain actually is. And it is in pretty bad shape. So he should look to get this chain swapped out pretty soon. It is getting worn out. And if you look here on the back end link, you can actually see where the rust is going through the chain right here. So I'm a big advocate on getting your chains maintained and serviced, and if not, replacing them. So when he comes in today, I'm gonna let him know he should definitely look to get the chain swapped out. Because again, this is actually starting to rust through. This doesn't look like a kind of a surface rust anymore. This is starting to look a little deeper than that to me, at least on some of these links, not all of them, but definitely enough to make me go, you should probably swap this chain out. It'd be a good idea to do so. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do some more runs here, but this thing is definitely turning out to be pretty fast. It's not our fastest one ever. We did make 266 on 1.4, but considering the setup that he has on it, it's making pretty damn good power. He's gonna be very surprised when he goes to ride this thing, to say none the least. So let's do a few more runs. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, I got everything is shut down for the night. The guy with the owner of the ZH2 took off, kind of went over in brief about the numbers, what to expect, all of those things. I did talk to him. He said he already did order the steering stabilizer, which I highly recommend on these bikes. I definitely recommend you guys get them. But to go over the numbers, so I stayed pretty conservative on the tune. I didn't want to go super crazy on it because again, he had the cat, or you know, the modified OEM exhaust, so didn't really want to go super crazy. He doesn't have the right setup. He didn't have an intercooler or anything like that, so I try to be a little conservative on him. But here's the final numbers. So he came in at 165, almost 166 wheel with 87 pound-foot of torque. He is leaving with 223 horsepower and 98 pound-foot of torque. And let me tell you, this mid-range right here, let's take, what is this, 9,000 RPM. So you're getting up into higher RPM. You know, you picked up 21, almost 22 wheel horsepower. That is monumental for this mid-range. As you go up higher, again, all we're doing is picking up more and more. So at 11,000 RPM, he's making an additional almost 40 wheel, guys. That is wild. Obviously, the higher it goes, the more power he's making. He is not gonna know what to do with it. He's absolutely going to lose his mind. So we had a little rich spot right here at 6K. Went ahead and leaned that out before I sent him out on his way. Not a big deal. The rest of it nice and smooth. We have a nice progressive air fuel, just getting richer and richer as the pool goes on. So we also did some fuel trim mapping per gear. So as he goes into the later gears, it'll keep adding a little bit more and more fuel, keeping it again just safer and safer as you put that added load on the bike on the big end. So he's going out testing a little bit tonight. He said he wasn't going to do anything super crazy until that stabilizer comes in, which thank God, because this is going to be a massive difference. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Like I said, I tried to keep this one short and sweet. Hope you guys enjoy it. Drop a comment down below. Tell us what you think about the ZH2 platform. Let us know if you have a ZH2. If you guys want to get it tuned, let us know. We actually have connections with the intercooler kit. So Travis Yeager over at YeagerWorks, he's the one that makes the intercooler kit. We usually recommend his. We can do the install, or you can go through him. Either way, guys, if you guys are interested in something like this, we can do the gearing, we can up the boost. Like I said, we made about 266 to 268 on one before with more boost, but intercooled, full exhaust, air filter, you know, the works. If you guys are interested in a kit like this or something similar, just let us know. Give us a shout. 813-908-FAST, 813-908-3278, or hit us up on our website at www.provenpowercycles.com. Again, that's www.provenpowercycles.com. Let us know. Be safe out there. We hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. Please do all the things. Help us grow this channel and make it something great for you guys. Thank you so much. We love you guys. See you on another episode.